So basically, it's been about 9 months since the last time I made a real video, but I'm back. But basically, I'm going to be telling a story about the time that I actually almost got suspended for a YouTube video. Back in middle school when I first started my YouTube channel, I wasn't really responsible with it. I'd kind of use it to piss people off. But this one time, I kind of took it way too far. I do also want to mention in this video that yes, I know some of the people I'm mentioning in this story are actually real people, and some of them I still see on a daily basis. So for that reason, I'm going to be giving them different names. So if you're watching this video and you were present for these events and you don't like the name I give you, I apologize. It's for protection reasons. I'm really not trying to get suspended. This is just a really funny story, and I think that everyone should hear it since it's pretty important to my YouTube channel's history. Around this time, I was in 8th grade. My YouTube channel was about to hit 500 subscribers, so I was kind of hyped for that, and my most popular video at the time was pretty much already at 100,000 views, so I was taking a lot of W's at this time. At the time, I despised TikTok. I didn't even use it, and I refused to download it, unlike now, which I pretty much use it every day, all the time, but back then, I refused to use it because I thought I was different. So, I came up with the amazing idea to make a video on why I hated TikTok. So I gathered up a bunch of cringy TikTok videos, and I just put them all in the video and just, shed on them. But for some reason, part of me just wanted this video to be a little bit different than the rest, so I all of a sudden just came up with the amazing idea. I was like, what if I take someone's videos from school on TikTok and use it in my video as an example as to why this app is so terrible. So I spent an hour or two looking through kids' TikToks from our schools, trying to decide who I wanted to use. Eventually, I found this TikTok that belonged to a girl, and from our school, of course, who had like 7,000 followers, and I instantly was like, perfect. We're gonna call this girl Martha. Now, I had nothing against Martha. This was a completely uncalled for thing that I had done, but I just thought it'd be funny. And I thought that I wouldn't get in trouble because it's an outside school type of thing, and technically you're not supposed to get in trouble for things that happen outside of school. But now, as a junior in high school, I'm smart enough to know now that that rule is completely bullshit. It is completely flawed. Like, there'll be kids that just fight outside school all the time, and then the next day they'll be suspended. And a girl that I liked and was talking to at the time just didn't like her, so I thought this would be an amazing idea. So, out of all of Martha's videos, I watched a lot of them, and I picked the one that I thought was, best for the video, and I uploaded the video, and I went to bed. Now, I knew Martha would eventually see the video, but I just did not expect it to happen so soon. So the next day, I wake up bright and early for school, and I check the video, and I notice that it's got already like maybe 150 views, so I'm feeling pretty good in the morning. But what I did not realize is that Martha had already seen the video. You see, when I pulled up to school, within my first 5 minutes of being there, 3 people came up to me and told me that she had seen the video and that she was pretty pissed off about it. And I just thought, oh well, as long as she doesn't snitch, I think we'll be okay. However, around my 4th hour, we'll just call him by his real name, my friend Zevin walked up to me and said, yo, Martha, she was kind of, looking all upset, and then one of the staff members came in, she was telling him about a YouTube video that she was in. And still, for some reason, I was just like, okay. My dumbass was still under the impression that I wouldn't get in trouble since, it was outside school. Well, later in the day, in my last hour, I got called down to the office, and when I entered the office, there was, one of the staff members, but there was also just a cop for some reason. It wasn't really needed, it was just a YouTube video, but he was there. Anyways, the staff lady was like, so, about that YouTube video you made last night, you think you could, maybe delete it? And I just straight up told her, no. I had worked hard on that video, and by the time I was in the office, it had like 300 views, so I knew it was going to be a good video. So after that, she asked me if there was any way I could remove that clip of the video and just that clip only, and I gave in and did that. She then told me that usually stuff like this results in detentions and sometimes suspensions, but since I apparently had a good record at the time, they were not going to suspend me or give me detentions at all. Despite being a dickhole at the time, I kind of had good grades, so that kind of boosted me just a little bit. But what I had not known is that when I got home, things were not going to get any better because, of course, I didn't think about it. The school called my parents. So when I did get home that night, I ran up to my room immediately, trying to avoid my mom, thinking that, she'd probably just forget about it. But shortly after that, I heard her footsteps coming up the stairs at a really fast speed, and she instantly started telling me how I should just delete my YouTube channel and how I am not mature to own one, which she was probably right. Shortly after interrogating me and giving me that whole speech, she made me cut that part of the video where Martha was out in front of her. And honestly, if my kids were doing the things that I were doing, like for example putting people in a YouTube video just without reason, yeah, I'd probably do the same thing. As you can imagine though, I lost my phone for about a week after that. But after I got my phone back, I went back to making videos like normal. You can still watch the video that this actually took place in, it's just that certain part of the video, of course, isn't in the video anymore. However, I do know some people who still have just that one clip that I cut out in their camera roll somewhere. But this story is just one of many examples of all the devious ass shit I did on my YouTube channel in middle school. So if you want more videos telling, you know, all the bad things I did on my YouTube channel while I was in middle school, just tell me, I guess.
Waffle king and waffle cone, look another leafy clone. You must be so alone, voice just so monotone. Rappers guess you just don't really catch the message. Promise videos 2 months past, oh how impressive.